Hi, I'm John-Manuel Andriote. After I graduated from Norwich Free Academy in 1976, I left for college and the big world beyond. I never expected I would live in Norwich, Connecticut again, but life has a funny way of surprising us, and circumstances in my life, in my late 40s, led me to look into the idea of living in Norwich once again. I came back here after nearly 30 years away, most of them in Washington, D.C., where I built my career as a reporter after earning a master's degree in journalism from Northwestern University. Coming back to Norwich, to my old hometown, as a journalist, as an author of books, as a writer for the Washington Post and the Atlantic and so many others, I was really startled at what I found in Norwich. I was taken aback by references by the mayor and other elected officials to the outside world, as I saw city officials use taxpayer money to buy up old properties, blighted buildings, to protect them from outsiders. Well, I quickly realized I was an outsider in this version of Norwich. I didn't recognize it from the charming place that I grew up in way back in the 70s, or that my parents, grandparents, or great-grandparents who lived here after my great-grandparents came to Norwich from Greece around 1920. This was not the city any of us knew. So I applied my journalist skills as a writer for the Bulletin, freelancing for the Bulletin, and writing a column that became very popular between 2011 and 2013. I gathered together in Tough Love all of my Norwich Bulletin columns, as well as front page articles I wrote about the city, including the deer eating the roses in Norwich's prize-winning rose garden, the plight of families of gay children. I wrote about the religious history of Norwich, and I wrote about 150 columns for the Bulletin. They're all here in Tough Love. I chose Tough Love because of what it means. I'm tough where toughness is required, where holding city officials accountable for their use and misuse of taxpayer money, their lack of vision, their lack of appropriate relevant skills to a city that needs more than "I love you and I grew up here and therefore I should be your mayor" to run it in the 21st century. I hope that you'll consider buying Tough Love. I hope you'll enjoy the excerpts that I'm sharing from the book, previously published work, as well as the introduction of the book that I wrote specifically and really labored over for the last year to put Norwich's story into a bigger perspective of manufacturing towns gone bust in America and what the future holds for those towns and for those of us who love them and live in them. So I hope you'll enjoy the book. I hope you'll join the Facebook page and share your comments and your thoughts. And thanks very much for watching.